Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham and I'm at the 2025 RIU Uranium Investment Day. I'm catching up with Johan Lambrechts of Antares Metals. Johan, welcome to the Roadhouse.
Thanks, Wally. Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Now, this is the first time we've had a chance to chat about what's happening with Antares, and there is quite a bit. We were having a chat before we came on air about what you're up to. So you are up in Queensland, near Mount Isa there. Obviously, there's a nice copper play up there, but you've got some an interesting side, thing going with the uranium there as well.
Yeah, we do. We've got the Queen's Gift Uranium Resource, which is a JORC 24 of 2004 resource, which we're busy planning on drilling in the near future and upgrading to a JORC 2012. It's open and we believe there'll be good upside there. We've got a few other prospects which have been drilled, and we might even drill and upgrade them to resources as well. I think the key there is that we surround the Valhalla uranium project, which is the third largest in Australia, and the Albertite-style uranium mineralization, which it is known for. The geological recipe for that goes through into our tenure, and we've got a very large proportion of our land covered by it, and therefore have very high prospectivity for uranium.
All right, so the question a lot of people will probably ask is, okay, you're in Queensland, which isn't really a friendly uranium jurisdiction at this time. Why would you bother bringing up a uranium resource and improving it?
Well, I think uranium is the long game, but it has short-term upside for sure. We can already see it in the stocks. But Queensland, the weather is changing in Queensland, shall I say. The government, although right now it is not possible to mine uranium, they've already in July given Laramide Resources, which hold the Westmoreland project, they've given them a license to start advancing their project. They still can't mine it, but they can do environmental studies and advance it towards a mine license application. And 2 weeks ago, I received an email saying that the Queensland government is open to starting the conversation with industry regarding uranium mining and exploration in the state. So in the short term, yes, the picture probably won't change, but in the medium term, I reckon it's changing. They're already sort of testing the waters. We can already see some positive results for Westmoreland, and if they're willing to open the conversation, I've indicated that I'm willing to join the conversation.
So, like, the smart money is to be ready when people say, oh yes, you can do that, and you can say, oh well, we're ahead of the game.
That's it. So we realise we can't overcapitalise on uranium at this point. But it is prudent, I believe, to upgrade our prospects and projects to a point where, should the political environment in Queensland change, that we're ready to capitalise immediately. So that means that there's a lot of work to do. I mean, we've got a little resource which we need to turn into something that's much bigger and better, and JORC 2012, and we've got a few others that are drill ready, which it'll only be beneficial to us and to our shareholders to take that to a place where it's ready to capitalise when the change comes.
All right, so is the uranium your only focus, or are you looking elsewhere on your project?
No, well, we started earlier in the year with copper exploration, and we still are doing some copper work for sure. If you think of the benefits or the energy transition of our globe, copper and uranium go hand in hand. The one produces the electricity and the other gets it to your house. So we believe that the combination is a very sound combination, and also both of them have very strong fundamentals in terms of supply and demand and so on. So we still have our copper projects, and we are still exploring on them. They're not going anywhere. We've got the Conglomerate Creek project, which is an intrusion-related target, and we'll be drilling that early next year. We're applying for funding assistance from the Queensland government. I believe we've got some gold results there of 7.5 gram per tonne, up to 22% copper, 340 silver from above the intrusion. So it shows me that the plumbing is leaching mineralisation to surface. And as a caveat, the largest uranium resource on the planet is associated with an IOCG deposit down in South Australia. So also watch this space, because it's never been drilled. There has never been a hole put into Conglomerate Creek, and we will do it next year. So watch us.
All right, then, we shall. Yeah. All right, Johan, thanks very much for that. There was some interesting stuff going on. It's good to see, somebody with an idea of like a suite of elements to go and have a chase at, not just sort of concentrating on one and just relying on that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, things change and we need to be willing and able to change with them. The big benefit that we have is our neighbourhood, shall I say, where our tenements are. It is a prolific mineral jurisdiction, and we've got lots of opportunity, that's for sure.
All right. Well, keep in touch and make sure you let us know what's going on.
Lovely. Thank you, mate.
All right,
Have
thanks,
a good
Ray.
day.
You too.